Husband, 39M, completely ignored me, 36F, and laughed when I tried to talk to him about it. Am I the crazy one? This seems so stupid, but it's so much deeper than what it actually is. I, 36F, was doing a deck project and needed to know where the sandpaper was in the garage. I called my husband, 39M, we've been married for 12 years, together since I've been 19 years old, to ask where the sandpaper was. He said, "Oh, I'm just around the corner on my way home, I'll come see what you are doing and help you find it." So I wait less than 30 seconds on the front deck for him. He passes and I smile and wave. He pulls into the laneway and gets out of the truck. Looks at me and says, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Waiting for you," with a smile. He looks at me with a blank stare and proceeds to walk away, saying nothing after that, and heads into the house. I wait and think maybe he is dropping of something, as I couldn't see his hands. A minute goes by and I don't hear him come back out. I then look through the window and he is making himself a snack. I walk to the side door and ask what he is doing. And not even snarky, just legit asking him. He snaps and says, "Well, I need to make myself food first." I explain that I thought we were going to continue our conversation and him help me find the sandpaper, or even just tell me when he got home. He said, "Well, no, I need to have my lunch first." I then say, "Well, you could have at least said just a second, or explain you want to prep your lunch first instead of asking what I'm doing like we hasn't just had a conversation seconds before." We then get in an argument about how I'm crazy to think he would drop everything to help me as soon as he got home. I told him all it would have taken would be a quick just a second instead of leaving me hanging. Nope, I'm crazy, and there is no one in the world that would ever expect that of their husband, and I have too high standards. I feel like this is so minor on the outside, but I felt 100% unimportant, and I told him that. He could have said just a second and I would have been like, "Cool, but what are you doing?" And then walked away when I said waiting for you felt like a stab in the heart to me. Backstory: we do have issues with this from the past. He would always put parties and friends before our plans, promise me trips, things, and just family time, and then bail and put others first. He would leave with his friends or work with no notice, no goodbye, etc. I didn't say anything for years, and would just live life like this. It made me very distant over time and less vulnerable. And there is so much more to our story that I could write a novel about. We are working on things and have almost split many times, but always decided to keep going. Simple events like this hurt deep, since I've gone through years of being second best, and never a priority in his life. It makes me feel like he doesn't want to even attempt to put me first. And I just ask for some acknowledgement with just a second or something. He says I just always want to be made, but that is not the case at all. Like he was laughing at me when I got teary-eyed about it. I never got mad, just sad, and not even full-blown crying. I was quiet and open, since our neighbors were outside. I feel like this will be my life forever if I stay just a frickin' cycle of emotional bull. And feeling like I have too high of expectations.